Imagine a town brimming with life, schools filled with children, markets bustling with people, homes glowing with warmth, turning completely silent in a single night. No goodbyes, no warnings, just emptiness. Hard to believe? These stories are real, and each one is more chilling than the last. Stick around until the end to discover the town with the most haunting past. You won't believe what happened there. Number 10. Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. Let's begin with a fiery nightmare. In 1962, a coal seam fire ignited beneath Centralia, Pennsylvania. At first, no one realized how severe it was, until the streets began cracking open, spewing smoke and toxic gases. Imagine walking to school one day and finding a sinkhole that swallowed the road. The town was quickly evacuated, and by the 1980s it was declared uninhabitable. But here's the truly shocking part. The fire is still burning today and could continue for another 250 years. Centralia is now a ghost town with just a few residents clinging to their homes, refusing to leave despite the constant danger. Would you stay in a town where the ground could collapse beneath your feet? Number 9. Kolmanskop, Namibia. Nestled in the Namib Desert, Kolmanskop was a diamond miner's paradise in the early 1900s. People came from all over the world, building grand mansions, a luxurious theater, and even a bowling alley. But when richer diamond deposits were discovered elsewhere, the town was abandoned almost overnight. Now Kolmanskop is buried under sand dunes, with nature reclaiming its once glamorous buildings. Walking through its eerie, sand-filled halls feels like stepping into another world. Surprise twist. Some visitors report hearing footsteps in the empty buildings, as if the ghosts of miners are still searching for diamonds. Could the desert itself be alive? Number 8. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat was a thriving Soviet city built for the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. With schools, amusement parks, and theaters, it was a symbol of Soviet prosperity. But on April 26, 1986, the Chernobyl reactor exploded, releasing deadly radiation. Residents were told they were evacuating for a few days, but they never returned. Personal belongings, children's toys, and even food on the table were left behind. Now, Pripyat stands frozen in time, a chilling reminder of one of the world's worst nuclear disasters. Shocking detail. The radiation levels are so high that some areas will remain uninhabitable for thousands of years. Would you dare to walk its silent streets? Number 7. Oradour-sur-Glane, France. This French village met a horrific fate during World War II. In 1944, German soldiers massacred nearly the entire population, 642 men, women, and children, and burned the village to the ground. After the war, it was decided that the ruins would remain untouched as a memorial to those who died. Walking through Oradour-sur-Glane feels like stepping into a nightmare. Burned-out cars sit in the streets, and bullet-riddled walls tell the story of unimaginable horror. Heartbreaking fact. The clock in the town square stopped at the exact moment the massacre began, forever freezing that terrible day in time. Number 6. Hashima Island, Japan. Known as Battleship Island because of its shape, Hashima was once a bustling coal mining facility. At its peak, it was home to over 5,000 people. But when the coal ran out in the 1970s, the island was abandoned, leaving behind a maze of crumbling concrete buildings. Today, Hashima looks like something out of a post-apocalyptic movie. It's so eerie that it was used as a villain's hideout in the James Bond film Skyfall. Twist. Rumors say the island is haunted by the spirits of workers who died in brutal conditions. Could it be more than just crumbling walls that make this place feel so ominous? Are you as shocked as I am by these stories? If you're enjoying this video and want to see more mind-blowing content, please hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe. Because hitting your subscribe button can give me new motivation to work harder and succeed. Let's continue with even more jaw-dropping ghost towns. Number 5. Humberstone and Santa Laura, Chile. Once thriving saltpeter mining towns, Humberstone and Santa Laura were abandoned after the nitrate market collapsed in the 1950s. The dry desert air has preserved these towns almost perfectly, making it feel like time stopped decades ago. But here's the creepy part. Locals believe these towns are cursed. Visitors have reported hearing whispers and footsteps, even though the towns are completely deserted. Would you dare to explore these haunted remnants of Chile's mining history? Number 4. Bodie, California, PUSC. Bodie was a booming gold rush town in the late 1800s, with saloons, brothels, and over 10,000 residents. But when the gold dried up, the town was abandoned almost as quickly as it was built. Now, Bodie is a perfectly preserved ghost town, complete with dusty homes and old storefronts. But beware. Legend says anyone who takes an artifact from Bodie will be cursed with bad luck until it's returned. Visitors who ignored the warning have sent back stolen items with apologies, claiming the curse is real. Number 3. Craco, Italy. Perched on a hilltop, Craco was a medieval village with breathtaking views of the Italian countryside. But landslides and earthquakes forced residents to flee in the 20th century, leaving the town eerily empty. Craco is now a popular filming location, appearing in movies like The Passion of the Christ. But some say the town's deserted streets hold more than just history. Many believe it's haunted by those who refuse to leave, even after death. Number 2. Varosha, Cyprus. In the 1970s, Varosha was a glamorous seaside resort town, attracting celebrities like Elizabeth Taylor. But during the Turkish invasion of Cyprus in 1974, the town was evacuated and fenced off. No one has been allowed to return since, leaving luxury hotels and cars to decay under the sun. Walking through Varosha feels like stepping into a time capsule. Clothes still hang in closets, and tables remain set for meals that were never eaten. Shocking reality. Despite decades of negotiations, Varosha remains closed to the public, its future uncertain. Number 1. Kayaköy, Turkey. Finally, Kayaköy tops our list. This beautiful town was abandoned during a population exchange between Greece and Turkey in the 1920s. Its stone houses, churches, and schools are now crumbling, creating a hauntingly beautiful scene. But here's the twist. Locals say the town is cursed, and those who enter after dark often hear ghostly chants echoing through the ruins. Could this be the spirits of those who were forced to leave their homes, forever tied to the land they loved? Which of these ghost towns shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more incredible top 10 lists from around the world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support inspires us to bring you even more fascinating content. Thanks for watching.